Interesting. All right. So I'm gonna work just about as well as going to for now. I got other thing to worry about is. Oh, hey, the Twitch actually works. Actually, didn't expect it to do that. Low key. I have no idea how to get rid of this. I have an extra thing here. Oh. Lock the dog. I don't know what this is. Why it won't go away. I'm just not gonna deal with it. So yeah, we're finally starting the whole point of everything. Once I get this video set up, we'll be using Nuendo today. I know, kind of huge actually. I haven't used it much. I haven't used it a ton. Let me make sure the mic's actually pointed at my mouth. That might be useful. We're gonna get it going. Current display. Yeah, wrong computer ID, I know. You don't have to complain to me the whole time. Alright, secondary is going to Fmod. I might not be able to keep too much of chat up and ready, or noticeable today, just because this does take 2 monitors to do. It's gonna be a very chill, low-key stream, I believe. Yeah, part of the app is blocked. Don't have to worry. You are getting banished. Realm of the second monitor. I gotta activate everything, huh? Should be set to my eye lock. mysteries as to why it doesn't seem that way. Hoping that this mic setup will be a little bit less finicky as yesterday's. All of them mess up. What do I just need? Probably not gonna mess. That's what might see. I can switch to my sources when I feel a strong need. I activated all this stuff. Why is it still tweaking? My lock's in. It should just know. Oh, we got to do the classic VST scan. I see. Secondary. Oh. Somewhere. Oh, that's my source. Really? Applic capture. Flippy window. Just be game. Fmod. And we choose Fmod. Not that Fmod, the one that doesn't want me to try. Could have downloaded it a bit ago. Did I not? I had to have. Remember opening it. Well, maybe it got gypped. It's actually very possible that it just got gypped. I'll just re-download it. It doesn't take long. Maybe we need a third screen. Celeste should be. Yeah, I'll figure it out. Okay, Nuendo is still really thinking about some of these plugins. We're gonna still checking my license. Shouldn't be. All right, we'll lay you to rest. Oh, it won't even let me close it. Yeah, we'll lay you to rest or Nuendo. Hopefully that doesn't break anything. Do all the signing in. Yeah, we'll take the DLC. Oh no, I do have it somewhere. Oh, it's all the way down here, huh? Oh wait, is it because I didn't, Oh, there you are. Discreet. Ah, it's too small. That's odd. Very odd, actually. But, whatever. I've got to decide. Need to run Celeste. I'll decide if I want Celeste on the, Oh, wait, people haven't been hearing me this whole time. Whoopsies. That's my bad. Okay. I just want to make sure the desktop audio isn't super loud compared to everything. That's my main concern. Ooh. Okay. Okay, we can close that dock. We don't need it. We can send you up here. All the way. Okay. And as for everything else, we don't really need it. I feel like some of the quality is not great. I'm gonna have to fix that later. But it's fine for now. Yeah, mainly I gotta get to work. Okay. That's new endo. Ah, there we go. So I can quickly switch. Cool. So, it's been a little bit since I've used Nuendo. Actually, I don't think I've ever used Nuendo like this. So we're going to see how it works. Well, first, actually, let's get my previous sounds into Fmod, because I do actually have those still, which will be a nice, it'll be nice to have a little bit of a jumping off point. I might redo quite a few of them, but I'm very glad that I saved them. So what do I got? Not a lot, actually. That's... Okay, so these are jumps. Let me rename them. Actually, let me see how they're named here. Character... Battleline Dialogue Granny Madeline. Jump. Car. Okay, so yeah, rename. Car. Mad. Jump. A 1. A 1. I'm gonna assume the rest of these are about the same. Control. I always gotta remember the 03 and 04. Oh, well, maybe not. Oh, function key 04. Okay. So I do remember this part, kind of. I know we have to make it a... So we have to make a new track. Let's remember how to do that part. Multi-instrument, I believe. You can pop that into here because we don't need the whole thing. Set it there, and I can drop my sounds into here. Now, and the next question is, first of all, they should be, these do not seem mastered to the right thing. I'm gonna delete the stream elements messages real quick. They don't need to be here. Do I have? Well, I assumed these were the... Oh, that's my laundry timer. So I needed to start here. Control. Oh, so that's how I add a new. So it's my splice command. And does delete snap? It does not, which is fine. I don't necessarily need it to. Live update, I want to turn you on. The IP address. Oh, that's right. I have to run this thing in dev mode. Let me look up how to do that again. Well, actually, let me get my laundry and some water first, and then I'll look it up. All right. I've returned. Oh, hi, playlist man. Sorry, I was getting laundry and water. Sorry to leave you hanging for so long. I'm still the setup stage, but I'm close. Well, as in I just gotta get this live connect and then I'm good to go. All right. So we got oh, this cup tastes very sweet today. All right. So we gotta run this manually. Browse local files. Settings.dll. At least you should have that. Saves. Debug, that's what I want. Yes, debug.celeste. Or settings, actually, is what I want. Open with Notepad. And launch in debug mode, that's what I want. Or launch with live updates. True, and then I also want to launch you in debug. Just because, so I can move around a little faster. Cool. Save. Out. Out. I don't know. The foolish, careless accent avoidance of school. That's real. I am kind of streaming at a end of a school day time. So I'm not expecting a lot of show people for these kinds of streams. These are more just to get my ass out of my bed and actually start the project. Alright. We should have the options now. Let me just switch my window scale, because all of this is going on my extra tiny little monitor. Well, thank you for the company. Let me just get this reconnected, and then localhost was a socket error. Okay. Should have had the options on. Oh, turn the music off. We don't need VSync. We need platform, desktop, live update, connect. Let's see. Then save and close the file. Thought I did that. Maybe I missed it the first time. Let me make sure I actually ran the settings correctly. I like how they call it Celeste file. Oh, it didn't save. Like I say, you'll get to hear some stuff pretty soon, thankfully, because I do have some, because I did a small version of this project a little while ago, so I do have some sounds already redesigned. Probably not going to keep them, but at least the stuff to actually start importing. So let's see. Alright. I would like to save this file. Alright, let's make sure it worked this time. True. Perfect. Now I can launch Celeste. Nope, you're all good. This is a accountability stream. More than anything. Honestly, I'm debating if I want to switch this format when I'm working to, instead of people watching me, just a full-on accountability stream. Just silence, maybe some relaxing music, and every once in a while, I'll just check in and see where everyone's at on their work. I'm very much considering doing that. Makes it easier for me too as well, because I don't have to worry about getting all the screens and stuff and audio routing and yada yada. Anyways. But I know some people do want to see the process as well, so we'll see how it goes. Anyway, we are here. So let's go into debug. Let's go here. Climb. Crossing. so the jump isn't... Ooh, my water so I can see. I also got my, I got a little pan flute. So what's playing here? Should be under Madeline. Jump. It's not an assisted jump. Do I have to save it? Is it just something that simple? Oh yeah, it's just that simple. I have to save it. Ooh, Winter Wind. That was a voice crack. But you can already hear I got the jumps swapped out from one of my old versions. That I can change. So, I also have my dash. I should. Okay, I'm gonna go to another room because this thing is annoying me. Okay, there we go. It didn't save a lot of my original sounds, which is fine because, well, my PC did get reset multiple times in between then because I've had a lot of hard drive issues that I got fixed. Okay. Here they are. Car. So I have 2 versions of each. Mad dash. Okay. So what's my dash? Have them... Ah, here we go. Dash red and pink. I have to remember. No, those are special dashes. I don't have to worry about those yet. Ooh, chamber. What kind of chamber? Like string chamber, brass wind quintet. Where's my proper dash? I should have... Dash red? Yeah, should just be dash red left. Let me rename these. L and R. Oh, it automatically turns into a multi-track. I don't like the delay it has. I'm gonna have to... It needs to be a bit more instant. I also did not master these, which is kind of an L. Oh, okay. About to say, these should not be in the UI. I should reorganize those. Oh. Apprehension machine. Claves. A gear system. Oh, that's kind of cool. Do they have... They have, I think, something like that as like an auxiliary percussion. Oh, what is it? I know they have... Well, it makes a different sound. It doesn't make like the big clunky gear sound. It makes like the zzz, like little buzz. Which I guess probably isn't quite what you're looking for. Yeah, I gotta up the volume on these. Ugh. We'll up them by 4 dB. That should get me in the ballpark. Oh, there is distance attenuation on here. Wonder why there isn't. There shouldn't be much of any reason for distance attenuation on a main character, unless it's just default. Oh, it's pre. Okay, that's master. I don't want to mess with that. Sound size. Envelopment. Ooh. So we got a full 3D thing here. I'll have to worry about that. Oh. So it's a bit more of an avant-garde sort of piece. Contemporary. Okay, there we go. So I've got my jump and dash back. Oh, that's cool. Like I said, once I see now why especially it's a little harder to get a MIDI, to just get a MIDI of it though. You kind of almost need a full recording to fully showcase. Also, what's my jump at minus 15 dB? That feels a little overkill. Okay, well, that's a little too loud though. I don't want people hearing all that. I can fix it for later. We'll see if it annoys me. Okay. I should make a list of the sounds I need, actually. That sounds like a good idea. Yeah, let's do that first, actually. Let's make a list. Ugh, I got hiccups for some reason. Oh, it's gonna be a bitch to... you know what? I'm just gonna do it like this. Alright, Google Sheets. Yes. Start with a pre-built table. Actually, it does seem kind of handy. I'm not gonna lie. The claves playing along. I like the claves. Just there. Event tasks, project tasks. Yes. Well, I don't need priority though. I can edit it, I suppose. Content tracker? No. Event or projects tasks? I guess it doesn't really matter. I just need them. Alright. Cool. I can do all that. I don't need this column at all. Oh, well. I should have get rid of the whole column. Dude, it is so cold in here. There we go. Delete table column. Yes, I don't need that. I don't need an end date. I don't need a milestone. I just need a done or not done. I also don't need the deliverable. I know what the deliverable is. Alright, you can leave. Add. Let's add 100. I feel like it's gonna be a lot of these. Oh, also the priority. I kind of don't care about the priority. The priority is all of them. And the owner. Okay, there we go. How detailed do I want to get with this? Okay. Well, I don't need all of Madeline's. So let's go character by character as well, just to start off. So we need Madeline. Yeah, figured the gears would not be instrumentals. It plays in between beats of 16ths. I mean, have you seen the sheet music for oh, what's the flamenco claves? Like, well, I know a lot of the time they don't run sheet music, but it's rough as well, you know? Okay, I should be able to duplicate. Oh, actually, hold on. Delete. I don't need that. Mad. Duplicate. Bad. Duplicate Theo. Duplicate Granny. I think I need Theo. I kind of don't remember. Okay. Let's go locations. Intro. Duplicate. The 16 templates of 3 beats is 2 beats. What would the polyrhythm be on that then? Because that just ended up being a poly. If it makes you feel any better, some German people, when I played Scheherazade, there was a time signature that was, oh, what was it? It was 3/8, 3/8, 6, 3/8, 3/16, and 6/8. Like all in one, like in parentheses. And what that meant was, everyone across the orchestra randomly switched between 3/8, 6/8, and 6/16 in the subdivision, but the feel was all in one. So the conductor just conducted in one and prayed that all the instrumentalists could figure out their own subdivisions. Because the subdivision changed randomly, like section to section. So like I could be playing in 3/8 while the viola next to me was in 6/16. And it was for no other reason than subdivisions. I don't know why Tchaikovsky really just wanted to change the subdivisions. 205, move tempo with a gradual. Okay, that's not horrible because that's roughly what, 20, 40. It's like a 40% ish. So I guess it would end up being like a. It'd be close to a 3/2. Like, not exactly, but if I did my mental math right, it should be close to a 3/2. Alright. Taken city, and, ooh, I didn't want to do that. Duplicate, should be Mirror Temple after, right? Did I remember my sounds correctly? Old site. Oh no, it's old site. Oh, Mirror Temple isn't all the way up into here. Or is Mirror... Oh. Because old site should be... Yeah, battle line. Okay, so I was right. I just mistake which one's which. Old site. Then let's make a section for UI, because that's always important. And a section for MISC. Okay. So let's see what all of the Madeline... I suppose this is a good first thing to do, even though I don't really want to do it. Okay. Also, get rid of the tasks. All of these are not started. Wait, can I change these on bulk? Nah, of course not. Multiple selections. Yes, I would like that. composing's fun. I've done a little bit, like I said, I've done some work with waltzes before, and some. Actually, you played Deltarune. I did a minor waltz, version, I guess, reimagining of, not Temple, Sanctuary. Not a particular one, because there's like 3 different ones. But dude, I love making waltzes. I'm a lot simpler though with my compositions. I'm a big proponent of, not that I think doing cool things isn't cool. My personal philosophy is just get really damn good at the fundamentals. It is my thing, just personally. I don't like doing all the weird, never done before stuff. I like just making sure that the stuff I'm doing is really clean and really intentional. Go descending minors until E flat. Descending as in, like, it just jumps half step to half step, or does it go around the circle? Okay, well, there's a lot here. Jump. Complete. I'm just gonna go down the list after this. Red dash L. Red dash R. I feel like, I don't know if I want, hold on. Let me get some music for myself, because I don't know if I want to listen to wind this whole time. Welcome back, Axolotl. You've hit the boring part of today, which is me labeling all the sounds that I need to do before I actually start doing new designs. But I'm going to put a little bit of music on just so we're not listening to wind sounds the entire time. This can move up here. Oh, this isn't super loud. Shouldn't be. There we go. Okay, so yeah, just descending. So just half step descending minor. That's cool. How do you just copy and paste? Today I'm doing sound design. Most of the reason I've got this channel up is to kind of document my processes with my senior capstone, which is a redesign of the Celeste soundtrack. Or not the soundtrack, the sound designs. So right now I'm getting a list of all the things I need to start. Be able to play this. So I'm curious about the melody. I mean, I'm not sure how well you could explain it. I almost would have to look at it. Is it just a straight, like... Is it a jarring change from key to key? Or is it modulated within the melody to be, like, transparent? Or did you want that really jarring shift? Pink dash R. Oh, it's gonna make me do that. Pink dash. Oh, actually. Dash R. Left. Okay, so I need a lot. Okay, let's just go down the list. Backpack. Drop. Backpack. We can set this down. We don't need it at the moment. Backpack. Oh, I already got the backpack. Campfires. If I can spell. Okay, so they're dramatic. I see. I just didn't know if it was like a really smooth, like, modulated type of change, or like a pop song key shift where it just kind of happens. Because modulating descending keys actually sounds really hard to do, like, smoothly if you're trying to do the whole music theory, yada yada, like 2 5 5 of 5s, yeah. Because descending like that using that method is not easy. So campfire sit, campfire stand, climb ledge. Core hair changed. I don't know if I'm gonna need all of these, but I'm gonna write them all down. Oh, it's in alphabetical, not in chronological. I suppose that makes sense. I already got the dashes, so I don't need... Oh, duh, death. Do I need to do the dream blocks? Can't remember if the dream blocks are in the mirror or the ruins. They're in the ruins. I do need to do dream blocks. Dream block exit. Dream block travel. Gonna get more water. Yeah, I imagine with that kind of contemporary, it's got to be like almost custom. Well, if you were writing it by hand, I imagine it'd be easier, but you are really fighting scoring softwares doing that. I'm assuming you're using like MuseScore or I forget the Avid's version that I don't like. Not Sforzando. Sibelius, one of those two. It's okay. I've had some sheet music before that said jet plane, and it quite meant that literally we had two sets of speakers behind us that just played really loud jet music or jet sounds. So I've seen some weird sheet music before. Duck. I don't know what I'm gonna use. Duck. Footstep. I'm gonna need a lot of footsteps, I feel like. I'll have to see how they decided to organize that. Grab. I don't know what the difference in... Oh, grab, let go. That makes sense. Handhold. That one's cute. I don't know if I'm going to need that one now. Idle. Crack. Knuckles. Idle scratch. Idle sneeze. Yeah, that makes sense. Sort of jump. I'm gonna need jump assisted though. Jump, climb, R. Jump, dream, block. Jump special. Oh, you're all good. Thanks for stopping by anyways. So this is just a body doubling type of scenario. So go do your thing. I will, like I said, keep me updated on the composition though. I'm excited to see or hear how it'll sound eventually once you get a good recording. I did see that you messaged on one of my accounts. I will go through and find you there as well. I just didn't have time yet this morning, but I saw that you did it. Which jump was I on? Dream block special. Jump super. That's a lot of jumps. Wall R. Landing, that was pretty easy. Big landing. I don't need the summit. Once. I know that. I don't think I need water dash, but I'll write them down anyways. Okay. So that's all of Madeline's. Wands. Okay. It's not as many as I thought. Oh, the dream block is going to be a little interesting. Alright, Battleline. Bad. Wish I could just export this stuff as like CSVs or whatever, but is what it is. We don't get to be picky. Up here. Booster begin? Booster file to see what those are. Booster throw, boss, bullet. I'm gonna need that. Boss hug, boss idle, air, boss laser charge, boss laser fire. I should actually change these to. I don't need blocked. Created, implemented. Yes, that we can do. Get up. So Battleline should have a similar climb ledge to Madeline. I'll have to see if I want to make them the same or just close. Where was I? C. Oh, dash red R. Disappear. Disappear. The dream block should be the same, I believe. Welcome back, Xavier. Guys, it is like right after school. Unless all of y'all are not there. This is just the best time I got. Well, anyways, welcome. You've come to the boring section of me just making a list of all the sounds I need for this redesign. So no actual designing yet. So you're free to just hang out, chill, maybe go start something of your own. I'll be here to make sure you stay locked in. Fair enough. So I'm just typing for now. Got the travel. We can duck. So a lot of this stuff is just going to be the same as Madeline. Which kind of makes my life easy, but I'll have to see if I want to give her some different stuff. Why does she have handhold? I don't feel like she should have that one. I'm going to make her jump different for sure, though. I want that to sound distinct. L and R. Jump dream block. Jump special. Jump super. Super slide. And super wall. And the regular jump wall L. Jump wall R. Alright, finally done with all the jumps. A random OP fruit. What do you mean like a power or a fruit? Like... Because those are very similar things, I feel like. One just has a downside. The other doesn't. Why does Battle I need a level entry? First wall slide. Probably not gonna have to get to those ones, but like I said, we'll worry about that at a later time. Theo should not have a lot to worry about, thankfully. He kind of has like 4 things that he does. Yeah, because I feel like a power or a fruit. Fruits just have downsides. Like, they're probably cooler than, like, your traditional superpower type stuff. But you just get the downside. Oh, that's so few sounds. That makes me happy. Alright, Theo. Well, a lot of this, I don't need any of the resort sounds. I shouldn't. I'm not getting there. Does he really only need 2 sounds? Damn. Oh, look at you go, Theo. How do you spell battle line? It's just 1 M. Or 1 L, I mean. Granny should also have very few. Oh, 3. Perfect. Connect any object, just really good glue? Laugh oneha. I don't even really know what that means. Yeah, that needs to stop happening. It's very annoying. Okay. So these other ones are gonna be tougher to find. Environment? Oh, game. That actually helps me out a lot. So I can at least start. I'm sure there'll be more that I'm gonna need outside of that, but maybe I'll redo the music too if I end up getting time. We'll see. But that's a later problem. Control fruit? Was there a control fruit? I don't think there was like a... There's the op. Well, I don't know how caught up you are. Also, I hope we're both talking about One Piece here. Also, I'm going to be very embarrassed. But also, if not, you should watch One Piece. It's peak. Drake. Car down. Car up. Fall block. First impact. Surprised these are here. Intro. I never know how to spell vignette. Okay, good. I mean, like, I don't know what other fruit there would be, but you can never be too sure. I would mean controlled fruit. Unless I'm just thinking, because wasn't the hypnotist guy? He just could kind of do that. Same with the paint girl from Little Garden. I don't remember. Miss Wednesday? I don't really remember. Or Golden Week. I think her name was Golden Week. But yeah, they didn't have fruits. They could just kind of do that. Which is kind of a little bit terrifying, to be honest. Forsaken City. So I don't know how bad the latency is, but hopefully not terrible. Episode, I'm a little behind. I finished Wano. I'm between... I've started Egghead, but I'm not up to Kuma's stuff yet in Egghead. But I'm caught up on the manga. So I know everything that happens. I just haven't watched the anime all the way up through Egghead. I just read the latest chapter with Loki doing Loki things. Why are these called Bird Bros? Bird Bros. Should be 3, yeah. Console blue. Console purple. Console red. Yeah, I know the anime, like, the flashback in the anime is a lot more detailed, because they actually decided to do their filler time correctly and well. But I know it's really raw. I've seen scenes, but I know they delve more into it in the anime than they do in the manga. Static up, static short. Console white. Why are there so many console colors? Fall black, ice impact. Shake and zip mover. Cool. And then old site. And then environment stuff I'm gonna need to figure out what I'm doing all for that. Why does it keep doing that? I need to stop. It's really annoying. The oversight. Really? That's... Well, I can see... I've got a separate system up, so I should be able to see your chat before it shows up on stream. I think. The chat should show up pretty soon after you send it. Unless my, my third-party thing's also delayed, which it might be. Because I've got my latency up decently high. Well, I'm trying to stream at low latency, but in order to get the audio bit rate to be good, I can't have it like super quick. And considering this is an audio stream, or at least it is once I'm not typing, I feel like good audio is important. Old sites. Water. Go drink water. It's very important. You can never have too much water. Well, you can, but it's very difficult to have too much water. I'll have to see how the sequences work in here. It's gonna be a little different. Loop. I can just... There we go. Well, not quite actually. There we go. Theo Self E Foley. Theo Selfie Photo Filter. Yeah, I'm assuming that you're a anime only watcher, not a manga. If I'm right, I'm just gonna say you're in some for good stuff. Elbath arc. Ooh, you're in some for good. Can't speak today. You're in for some good stuff. Photo out. Cool. I also need an environment section. So, UI environment. This is going to be a tricky one for me to tell what I need and don't need. It makes sense that it's alphabetical, not chronological, but... Okay. Let's just go to environment next. Oh, there's 3 different sections. And so ambient, local, and state. So that I'm gonna need to... Oh, actually it's not a lot. I do not play Roblox, unfortunately. Never really quite got into it. So what do we want? So let's get all the ambience first. Or no, we're still on. Oh, 2. Awake. Chapter 2 Dream. should be all I need from there. I think. So I should only need phone lamp. Oh yeah, I've got a lot of friends that have played it. I've never gotten into it, and I might be a little too late for me to do so. I think. All right. Game general. Ah, yep. That's gonna be a lot. Okay. So I should definitely separate those. Delete the rows. You can go over here for now. Game. Gen. Or roll. Alright. Lots of typing today, boys. Ooh. I don't need the assist dashes. I don't think. Oh, so why is this an alien, my alien pop playlist? But yeah. Do I need assist dash? Because that's a battle line thing. Burden. We'll start with burden. Oh, see you later, Xavier. Thank you for stopping in. Have fun at work or survive. That's really not a have fun type of situation. Dirt. Bird peck. Bird squawk. I get some new music going. I haven't heard this new Cynthian album in a bit. Let's run that for a little while. Shouldn't need these ones. I'd assume I don't need those. Do you need the... I should do the cassettes. I'll make those stretch goals. The diamond ones are important. I have to look out. I do need returning platforms as well. I should label this down a little bit, just so it's actually picking me up properly. That is usually a good thing when that happens. All right. Kind of goes crazy, Loki, the song. I wonder if I can... Which one? Ah, this one. There we go. Make it a little cool. Oh wait, did I forget key get? Oh no, I didn't. Okay, good. Seed complete? I don't think I need that. But I might as well put it on there. I think I need seeds though. Spring, I do need spring. Strawberry blue. Pulse. Blue. Touch. Strawberry fly away. Mulberry get. That's another very important one. Nope, not got. I didn't get it yet. Oh, the strawberries laugh. Things booped. Touch. I think I do need touch switches as well. I think I'm gonna need that one too. Wall break stone, wall break wood. Okay. That's less than I thought. That's only 50. That's a manageable amount of generals. That could be a lot worse, at the very least. UI, that's the next one I need. Game and main. Woo! That's a lot more than I thought. UI might take me a little longer than I thought. Wonder if I could export these as CSVs. I think I could. That actually might make my life easier. Instead of just constantly... I'll see. Oh, I should probably actually forgot to check if the streams are even like named correctly. Oh, they're not. Might be nice if my streams are properly named. We can put this all at once. Side button back, lots of buttons. Probably should do all the postcards. That's a stretch goal, actually. What is a whoosh list? Okay, then world map. Okay, then we just need world map. There we go. What does the journal have? Back. Heart release. Heart roll. Heart shift. Down. Heart shift up. A lot of whooshes. Curious what they use them all for. We'll find out soon, I suppose. Alright, piss time. back to it. Maybe today's just gonna be setup. I might also see if I can get a proper Nuendo file up and running. Maybe. What? Huh. It's the drinking stage. Nom nom nom. Okay, let's make sure there wasn't anything else I should need. So we need main. It's all in UI. Wow. State ambience should be clear. Yeah, classic. That's okay. I don't need to mess with that yet, at least. Maybe later. All right, let's do some research. So I imagine I'm gonna want to do some kind of system or CVS file type thing. Yeah, I should watch this.
Hey everyone, Phil Pendlebury here once again, and I hope you're having a super mega large day. Welcome back to the Steinberg
Let me make sure this is actually what I want.
Everything store. A plethora of effects that can be easily searched
Not
for.
quite.
This isn't an... So not only do we get the particular voice, we can choose a different voice. Let's say Germany.
Okay, I know how this.
We can hear the right parts, and once again we'll do a...
I don't know how this part works. I want to make sure. I know how to do this correctly. What is this? Affect channel tracks. Signal chain of the audio channel. Okay, that makes sense. Cool, so that's just basic stuff. Sound effects. Sound effects can be added to affect channel tracks. Wait, what? Each audio channel has 8 sends. Each of which can be freely routed to an effect or chain of effects. You can use send effects. So is this automation? Is this automating? To control the balance between dry and wet sounds individually for each channel, or to use the same effect for several different audio channels. Okay, so it's just sentence. Okay. I don't know why they worded it weird, but it is just sentence. Sidechain, compensate. Okay, this is all just basic stuff. I know how this works. Game Audio Connect, I think, because I'm using Fmod. Nuendo has a preset project for game audio design. I might... Let's open that up and see if I can figure out what's going on. Game audio. Preset. Not really a preset, but project file. I'm pretty sure they said they had something. Nuendo project files? I have to... Maybe I've got to go through my Steinberg library manager. Might be through here. That was a good song. I should... That's all I have. Do have quite a lot, which is nice. I don't think I have all the Hotline stuff. Yeah. Groove Agent... Base Nuendo. Maybe I have a different thing I might need. The library manager. Oh, it's already have open. Is it? It's not the activation manager, is it? Download assistant? Maybe? Might be that one. Ooh. Spinny, spinny, spinny. Yeah. Just re-sign in. Oop, don't want to go any showing any personal information. It's gonna be tricky for a second, ain't it? Oh, yes, update. That's what's going on. Well, that's cool. I wasn't really doing anything on that project yet anyways. Update time. Make sure I don't have any important notifications. Actually, I do want these to continue now that I have the proper space for them. Yes, here we go. Game audio demo. By... Oh, Iconica sketch demo. Might as well. Okay. So let's get those installing, actually, because that seems handy. README? Nah. I don't need to. Okay. Well, I will experiment later to see if I can get a good thing that I like. Make sure this is saved. Okay, so I can just open recents from there. Perfect. Character. I want to see what some of these are. Ooh. Oh. I got some work cut out for me. That's pretty. Yeah, maybe I should get those effects. So, okay. So hers are actually quite different. Which is kind of what I thought, but... So they got the lair, main jump, and climb lair. Which is kind of handy, I think, actually. I'm gonna have to figure out how I want to organize that, though. Because I don't want a separate project file for each sound. I don't think. So one project per family of sounds. Let's look at this. One enemy per project. So probably is a good idea to make some new window track templates. Those are sub projects. New window. One main project per game or major section. Okay. That's what I thought, but I need to figure out. Oh, I need to figure out a good way to manage that. Oh, time to read. Or is this the white paper asset production with new Windows 7? You might find helpful. Okay, well, this is not helpful. I'm curious about ways people do this. I mean, I've got the demo file coming. Obviously, we're gonna close Celeste. We don't need it open right now. Yeah, let's transition to here. That'll probably work a little better. Okay. So we can keep that closed for now, whilst we wait on new window. So what is this? Okay, so direct offline. So that's okay. So that's what I want to use for the most part. To directly render any VST plugin that processes directly in any audio event. So that's perfect. That's what I wanted. It's because you can do full chains, actually. Any parameter change is instantly rendered to the audio event. This is the fact that each audio event has its own list of DOP processes which create variations of the same sound in no time. Of course, it's possible to do these adjustments for several clips at once, even if they're the same plugin list. If there were processes applied after the adjusted plugin, then these get reapplied automatically. Well, thankfully I got a good CPU for this, so. Fully reversible at any time and is stored within a project for every audio event individually. It means any plugin of the process can be adjusted, bypassed, or removed at any time while keeping all the other plugins in the chain active. It's also possible to change the processing order even after closing or reopening the session. Ooh. Because I knew the DOP was handy because I've used it in Pro Tools, but non-destructive DOP? That. Ooh. Ooh. This is why we like you, Steinberg, and this is why we don't like you, Pro Tools. Okay. A built-in feature to align audio is going to only 2 clicks, and it delivers similar results to Vocaline. Ooh, I think I have Vocaline. Very helpful for ADR vocal track doubling. Cool. This is nice. I'll dug through. I think this isn't quite what I'm looking for. Slip content and audio. I'm working with small events for bigger files. Yeah. And begins with drones. The option to place the start event and end exactly where they need to be, and then smoothly scroll content of the file. Okay, so there's a detect. I know there's a detect silence. I know there's a. Sorry, my credit card got a charge. So for snap point. As in Pro Tools, you can set up a snap point, sync point in Pro Tools with an audio event. This allows you to let the audio snap with its snap point position to whatever snapping mode you choose. For all the sounds at the climax, not at the... Oh! Ooh! So I can mark... I didn't even know you could do this in Pro Tools. So I can mark the point of a climax point or a start point of a sound, do all my layering, and then just click a button and it will automatically sync all of my start points. Ooh, me likey. Crosshair. If the crosshair line is activated in the preferences, you get a vertical and horizontal line wherever you drag any kind of event. But this crosshair files. So if you drag an audio event with its snap points at somewhere in the middle, you see the vertical line originating from there throughout all tracks. Video follows edit. That's useful. Not what I need for now, though. So I will stick with... That's just so I don't overload myself with information. Punch controls. Okay, that's cool. I know how that works. DPO. You can also real-time effects. Okay, so yeah, that's also average stuff. Okay. Ooh, this is what I want, actually. Folders and organizations. Folder tracks. Organize all your tracks and folders. Okay, that's cool. Folder tracks automatically generate clips when folded, according to the events. Okay, that's fine. Find tracks. That's cool. Sync project and mix console. Synchronize the track and channel visibility of the project window and the mix consoles. I wonder if there's a mixing console for New Window, like, specifically. Oh, there's control surface. Not that I have the money to buy it, but... I'm just curious if they have, like, a dedicated control surface. I'm just curious. Still using my Avid mix and control services. They just updated the Yukon support in a window. I don't trust the AI feature. Oh.
Let's cover 10 pro tips for working with the cursor
I don't want to
agent.
cover anything. Go away.
Okay, so I just wanted to make a video and talk about this kind of console-style controller setup that I have for Nuendo here, and show what it can do, what I can do with it, and the various components that I'm using here. So we'll just kind of step through and see what we're doing. So, all right. So right here we've got a, from Icon Pro Audio, a QCon Pro XS, and I've got another one over here, and these two control my basically mix channels. So like my audio tracks, my group channels, and my effects channels. And it's got two lovely LCD screens. On the bottom one we have, of course, our channel name and
like
our fader
LCDs?
value, where that is at. So I can see if I want to set it to Unity, I can go right there. And then it's got our, of course, channel button, select Mission button. So they're always
Classic.
cut. Again, from Icon Pro Audio, the Platform M+. And this I kind of have set up to be like a center master section. So the faders are controlled. I had to my
Not that I really
channels.
need any of this, but, like, you know, it's kind of handy.
Avid Control app.
This I
Wireless
like.
Transport does.
I do
a lot
want
of
a
the typical
transport
stuff. We've got a
section.
lovely job.
Basically just a Steam Deck or Stream Deck for people like me. Anyways, back to this. So this synchronizes the track and channel visibility of the project. Okay, that's handy actually. Visibility agents. This is what I want. So I can show channels and tracks for tracks with data, for tracks with cursor position, show channels and tracks that are connected to the first selected channel. That seems messy, but I mean, makes sense. Selected events. Sample editor. That's, yes, I know how this part works. Export options. Channel batch. I like that. Cycle markers. Especially when creating a large amount of sound effects assets for game audio, film, or whatever. You can set cycle markers to each sound effect, name it, and then export them all in one go. This can be combined with the scheme and channel batch export. Channel batch export. So you get all sound effects mixed, separate buses, and single track / layers all in one run. So wait. So you can get all sound effects mixed with separate buses and single track layers. So wait, what's the scheme one though? Oh, in combination with the naming scheme. Oh, so that just lets me change the names of all the outputs, which is nice. That does save me a lot of time. Audio render in place. Okay, that works how it should. Yes, this is what I like. Cycle marker to CVS. That you export all markers from one or all marker tracks to one .cvs file, including a selection of additional data. Columns. It's great for sending in timecode sensitive information to other crew members. So you can assign someone else to fill in new markers, recording, yada yada. Also exported markers from other DAWs. Worked well. So this is good for... Not necessarily for me, I don't think. Although it could be, of course. I'm going to decide how I want to set this up. Key commands. Okay, cool. Automation. I know that, but wait. Loop automation. Oh, that's just an FL thing. That's handy, though, actually. Oh, Cubase might low-key become my main DAW after this. Okay, so cycle markers, ADR panel. You can have multiple marker tracks. Ooh, first thing to mention is you can have multiple marker tracks. So you can have separate marker tracks as lists for sound effects, for dialogue, music, ADR Foley. It can all be exported and merged. They can all merge separately in CVS format. Ooh, so I can... Okay. So that'll be helping the folder options. Media bay. Okay, so I know how that part works. Sampler track, game audio connect. That doesn't work. Full ambisonic support, including first to third order ambisonics tracks. And binaural. Cool. Not what I need right now. Reconform. Work simultaneously on the same session from different computers. I like that. Configure external hardware, effects, and synthesizers to apply them like VST plugins. Ooh, that's handy. I don't have any, but 16 control room. That does seem handy, but I don't know if it's the most useful thing in the world for me. But let's see. Allows you to divide the studio environment into performing area, studio, and the... Okay. Let's open... Oh, so wait, it just... Wonder why I would need that one. It's virtual hardware mixer? How does this look? Oh, does it just split the channels? Is that all? It's output routing. Assign the main mix bus to the set of outputs that contain the mix you want to hear. Exclusive assignment. Control room channels. Each control room channel type that you create defines an input or output. Monitor channel. Monitor channel represents a set of outputs that are connected to monitor speakers in the control room. Monitor sources. You can set up different monitor sources and use the control mixer to select the mix source that you want to listen to. That's handy. Phones, cues. Oh! Oh! This is just turning into Pro Tools. I mean, that's good. But it just turns into Pro Tools. Okay. Cool. Also, the Nuendo project should be finished. Ooh. We don't want to see that. Nuendo project should be finished. So I want to open this up and see how this works. I don't want to go showing all my files. Ideally, not my favorite thing to do. But who really knows? Not me, I don't. Probably should be going soon anyways, though. Because I'm getting a little hungry. And I got things to do. How long is this going to take to extract? Apparently really long. Okay, well, I might call it here for tonight. Because I don't know if everyone wants to see me go fiddling around with how to set this up. But I will be back next week, I think. Next week might be a full break week. We'll have to check. We'll see. I'll make a schedule and send it. And most people aren't probably going to care too much, so that's okay. Anyways, people aren't probably going to care too much, so that's okay. Oh, the delay isn't too bad. Okay, anyway, bye. Oh, so now I have a manage broadcast setting. Okay.